back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. Today we are starting another What I Read in a Week. Kind of want to do more of a mood reading type of moment. So let's talk about my current read. I'm reading Belladonna. This is the first book in a trilogy. I think it's a gothic YA fantasy. I'm really excited to get further into this. I'm literally only on chapter 2, so we'll be reading more of that today, maybe even potentially finishing it. I'm off of work today and I don't have any plans until like 5-ish, so we've got plenty of time for some reading and activities. Should edit a video and get it posted either today or tomorrow, so that's what I'm going to do this morning and get that done. And I did want to pick out kind of a TBR to go off for this week. I don't know what I'm like truly in the mood for, but I do know that I'm trying to finish my A to Z reading challenge, so we're also gonna have a little bit of a book haul in this video, hopefully, if the books arrive in time. I'm gonna be placing a Barnes & Noble order and an Amazon order because I got gift cards for my birthday last week, so I will be using them. I'm very excited about it. I found some really cool books that I'm really excited to get to, and I also found books that would satisfy the A to Z challenge. I just need the letters G, M, X, and Z. So I have a couple books in my mind for all of them, but one of them is Go Hex Yourself. This is a witchy little romance. I am trying to read all of my witch romances that I have right now because I have had most of them since previous years and I just need to get them done. I do want to continue reading this series. I read The Coven again last week and I really want to pick up the second book while it is still fresh in my head. I don't know, I think this is just a duology, so I could also finish a series. I don't know, there's so many books. We're just gonna go ahead and go with whatever this week brings me. It is Tuesday. I'm starting this one a little bit late. I'm gonna go do some editing and read this book. I'll update you guys probably at like 12 or noon for like lunch. But I do need to edit probably until like 11 just to get some things done. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will chit chat with you guys in a little bit, but let's see if I read at least these 3 books this week. Hello friends. I just finished editing my 2 videos that I wanted to get done, and it is now 11:30, so timing was pretty good. However, my sister called me a couple minutes ago and she is headed to Barnes with my niece, so I'm gonna meet them there and do a little bit of shopping. I do have some gift cards for my birthday. I think I already mentioned this, but we'll see. I have a list of books already that I know I want, so instead of shipping them, I might just go in and pray I can find them. So we're gonna do a little bit of a Barnes little trip. So friends, I'm home from Barnes. It was a bit of a longer trip than I had anticipated, so it is now like 2 o'clock, but I had a lovely time with my sister and niece, and I'm home. I do have a little bit of a haul for you and a little bit of a reading update. I'm officially on. So while I was waiting for my sister to get to Barnes, I did read a little bit of Belladonna. I am now on page 41. I'm very interested to see where this goes. I'm going to give a better synopsis the farther in than I am, but I'm still trying to gather like information about the world and what the story is following. But I am interested. I think it's going to be like kind of a gothic fantasy. The laundry machine is talking, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a book haul. I had a gift card, as I've mentioned, and I got a couple of things. First things first, I got my friend Princeton this Heartstopper tea. It is chocolate eclair herb tea, and he's such a big fan of Heartstopper. I got him for his birthday. I got him the sad, wow. I'm not even in the frame. I got him the sad Jellycat Cloud. He really wanted this, so I got him this. I originally had gotten him something else, but it ended up not coming in the mail in time, so it's changing to a Christmas gift. But I got him that, and I was like, I want to get him something else too. So I just thought that this was cute. He could keep the little tin and put other things in it, and hopefully he enjoys the tea. But I thought that this is just such a cute one, and I know it's either the third or the fourth one. I read Heartstopper too, but he really liked the one where they went to Paris, so I thought that this would just be perfect for him, so I picked that up. And then as for books that I got myself, I got The Wicked Deep. I have heard absolutely nothing about this book, but I was looking for another buy one get one 50% off. So I read the synopsis of this and it seems really interesting, honestly. I'm gonna pick this up probably soon, but the reason I got that one was because I got Lightlark. I have looked at this book countless times. Every time I go to Barnes, I'm like, oh, that looks so interesting, and obviously I've seen the author advertising it, so I have some idea of what it is. But basically every 100 of years this island, Lightlark, appears for only 100 days to host a deadly game where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win unparalleled power. And then the final book that I got is Consider Me by Becca Mack. I just love a hockey romance, and I know that this is a hockey romance. I've seen this on Bookstagram quite frequently, so I just wanted to pick it up because I think I only have one more hockey romance on my shelf right now, and that just can't be. I love a good hockey romance. I don't know what it is about them, but I eat them up. So I picked this one up, excited to get to it. Belladonna, I have like about 2.5 hours, 3 hours until I need to start getting ready to go. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna relax and I will chit chat with you guys probably while I get ready to go to Princeton's house. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm going to Princeton's house for his birthday because it's this week. I'm very excited. So maybe I'll bring the camera. Who knows? Hello friends, I have a little bit of an update for you. I did read quite a bit of Belladonna. I'm now on page 162, chapter 19, and I'm actually really enjoying this. I think that the world building in this was done really well. I think all of the characters are very interesting, especially Death and Signa, and also other characters. I'm really interested to see where this goes because I do know that there's a romance in it, but I am interested in who it's going to be. I feel like we have kind of not like a love triangle going, but multiple love interests, or like potential love interests, so I'm having a lot of fun with this. But I did stop reading and I did some like, not last minute, but I finalized some gifts for Princeton. I just started making cards, not like making cards, but like doodling cards for friends. I started, I think in June, I started with my sister, so if you're my friend and you're watching this video, you will only be getting handmade cards from me from now on because they're so fun. So I made this one for my friend Princeton, and it's Harry Potter themed because he's a huge Harry Potter fan. He's actually the friend that got me to read Harry Potter, so very grateful for that. But I drew the little hat guy, a little wand, and then the Quidditch ball. I forget, Quidditch. Yeah, and then just some glasses, and I put a little ghost up here. And I just thought it was so fun. I did it in like the Harry Potter font. I thought it was cute, so that's what I did. And then on the back, I made like a little sticker pouch because he loves stickers. So I put some stickers in here. Some are Harry Potter themed, some are cat themed, some book themed. It's just a whole mesh of stickers I just thought would be fun to give him. So I thought this is so fun. And then since I was in such a creative mood, I did want to do this for him. I was planning on doing it for Christmas, but I'm doing it for his birthday instead. I made him a little TBR jar. I'm gonna finish getting ready to go. I'm just gonna braid my hair really quick. I'm already in my swimsuit and outfit, obviously, but can you tell this is a new shirt? Thank gosh I looked in the mirror. Hello friends, It is the next day. It is now Wednesday. It's like 5 o'clock. I went to work today and came home. I have some packages I wanted to share with you guys, and I literally just spent like an hour doodling. Hold. As we all have discovered, or I have been really into making birthday cards. So my sister-in-law's birthday is next week, so I made this little card with a little duck, and then I drew a frog and a little ghost. She's turning 25. It's a fun time. And now we'll talk about the things that I got in the mail, as well as Belladonna. I need to grab the book. Hold horses, please. Okay, haul time. I went to work today and I did get for my little crafting doodling activities that I've started doing, I got myself a huge pack of like skinny tipped markers from Crayola. It has so many colors, it has 50 colors in it, and that's what I used for the card for Amanda. And I'm really excited about this. I think I'm just gonna start doodling now, like when I'm home doing an audiobook or something, or I'm gonna get some coloring sheets and color in, because I've been having so much fun coloring. So I got that, and then I got this watercolor kind of pad paper thing because I needed paper for the cards, obviously, and if I want to do like a big card, if it's like from both me and Andrew, I just have to like literally fold it in half, and if it's a smaller one I can just cut it in half. And then I also got this book. It's called Anathema, Anathema, and how do you think you say this? Anathema? I don't know. I was scrolling through Amazon because I had a gift card and this like popped up, and it looked like it's gonna be kind of like a dark, scary fantasy with a romance. So I sure did add this to cart and picked it up. So I'm very excited about this. I think it's gonna be a series. And then I had ordered this puzzle. I'm really excited to put it together. I love puzzles, so it's like kind of a stained glass type of look. I'm really enjoying it. So, and those are all the things that I got. So now we can talk a little bit about Belladonna. I'm loving this book. Absolutely loving it. I'm getting like the same feeling I got when I read Caraval and Once Upon a Broken Heart. Like that type of vibe. It's just, it's so good. I'm actually gonna finish it tonight because I only have like 50 pages left. So I am gonna finish this. I'm loving the characters. I also really like that there's a mystery aspect to this. I feel like I'm actually interested in the plot, which is so fun. And then the romance. This is following our female main character, Signa, and her parents passed away when she was a baby or child. And she basically is sent to live with different relatives for years and years, and every time she goes to these relatives, they die. So death is following her, and in this story, death is an actual character, so you kind of get a lot from the both of them, and it's definitely not enemies to lovers, but she hates him because obviously everybody around her is dying and people think that like she's the problem, but like, and she also can't die. She is like not dying. Like she's definitely tried. The whole Belladonna part is Belladonna is a berry that is like, as we can all see at the quote in the front, it says, it's said that 5 Belladonna berries is all it takes to kill someone. So when she takes these berries, she can basically see death and talk to him, and like he appears. So it's a whole storyline following them too, and there's also this side plot of like some strange things are happening. People are being like murdered. There's illnesses going around. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot of fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm very excited to continue with this series. I'm very excited to finish off this book. I still feel like there's a lot of untrustworthy characters right now, so I'm really interested to see how this ends off. and I'm really, really excited to go into the next book. I think that it's following different characters, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm very excited. I'm having so much fun. I'm really enjoying this. So I wanted to update you guys all on that. I'm probably gonna finish it here pretty soon, because why not? So yeah, that's what I did. Those are all the things I have. But yeah, that's the update. Hello friends, it is the next day. I'm home from work and I actually just did a ton of photo content for my Instagram because I am so far behind reviews on my Instagram. I've been reading at a faster pace than I feel like I have in the past. I just like have been falling behind on posting my reviews, so I did just post one for The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, and I believe I read that book literally in August. I did finish Belladonna. 5 stars. 5 stars. I absolutely loved this story. I already talked a bit about what it was about, but I really, really, really just loved these characters. There was a insane twist. Well, not insane, but like I really enjoyed the twist. I could like kind of sense it coming, but it was done so well and written so perfectly that I didn't like fully think of it until like maybe we were like 60 pages from the end, or maybe like 70 is when I was starting to like kind of take some guesses as to what was happening. So this was done so well. The writing was beautiful. It was like a perfect amount of description where it was like you got the ambiance, you knew where you were and you knew who people were, but you weren't like it wasn't overly described, which was stunning. This book gave me the same exact feeling as the Caraval trilogy and the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, where as soon as I finished this, I immediately wanted to jump into the next one and I just wanted to keep going with the story and stay in the universe. I did post a poll as soon as I finished Belladonna because I wasn't sure if I immediately wanted to jump into Foxglove because, again, what I did with Caraval and Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogies, I immediately jumped into the next book, and I feel like I finished those series way too fast, and I kind of regret not taking them a little bit slower. So I will be rereading those series for sure because I did really enjoy them. They're just so magical, but I am going to like maybe space these out with like at least one book in between. So I posted that poll between Foxglove and the Dixon rule, and the Dixon rule actually won. So I have been reading this. I am on chapter 5, page 57. I picked it up and started it today at work, so we got a little farther into this and I'm already really enjoying it. It's Elle Kennedy, it's a hockey romance, it's fun, it's funny, it's a good time, and I feel like Elle Kennedy does a really good job with making her characters have a little bit of depth and like actually creating a storyline, not just like spice. So I am excited to get farther into this one. I'm gonna stop talking. I ramble way too much. I'm gonna do the things I need to get done, and I will chit chat with you guys maybe before we leave or right when we get home. I can't imagine we're gonna stay out late tonight, but who's to say? Hello vlog, long time no chit chat. I'm home from work. I don't think I talked to you guys yesterday. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I probably didn't. I wanted to give you guys an update because I finished the Dixon roll today. I don't think I gave you guys like any updates, but I loved this book. I'm giving it a 4.5. I had such a great time reading it. It had so much depth. So much depth. And that's one thing I love about Elle Kennedy is I think that she writes her characters so well and gives them so many different characteristics and you just like fall in love with them. So I'm very happy to say that this is a 4.5 star rating for me. I ate it up. I read it super fast. I actually did go to work today, but I had a lot of time to get some reading in. So I read like 300 pages today at work and I just had the best time. So that is that. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is a hockey romance. It is the second book in the, what is this series called? It's not Briar U. It's like a spin-off of the kids from Off Campus. Well, not of the kids, but of Garrett Graham's daughter. And this is like her best friend. So she's a cheerleader, she's a dancer, she does all of that, and he is a hockey player. He is kind of known for being like getting around. He is not a commitment kind of guy, apparently, but he had just recently gone out of a really long relationship, and that's when he was like, okay, whatever, I'm just going to get with whoever I want, do whatever I want. And he quickly realizes that that is not for him. He wants a relationship, he wants to be with somebody, and it just so happens that the female main character in here, Diana, is actually also just broke up with her boyfriend, and it's becoming a little bit of an issue, so they end up fake dating, essentially. He's trying to actually make his ex like a little bit jealous. He wants her to like maybe want him back. Like, he originally wanted to get back together with her, but as we all can guess, their relationship blossoms. I really liked their friendship. This was kind of honestly a slow burn. There's eventually friends with benefits, but the amount of time it took was like 300 pages to get there. So overall, I just had a really good time. It was nice seeing all of the characters. We got a lot of cameos from the original Off-Campus series in this one, and it was just such a great time. So that is a 4.5 from me. I also started Georgie All Along because I've had it on my bookshelf for over a year, and I needed a book with a G to complete my, well, not complete, but to get farther into my A to Z challenge for 2024. So I started that. I'm only on page like 70 or something, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. I didn't read any reviews. I haven't read the synopsis, but I did see there was like a little blurb that it said like for fans of Emily Henry, so I sure did immediately was like, oh, why have I not read this yet? So I picked that up, but I came home. Andrew and I had Andrew take some pictures of me for my Instagram account, so we did all of that, and now we're actually going to head over to my mom's house and hang out for a bit. We're probably going to come back pretty early, probably at like 8, and hang out here. Tomorrow's a pretty crazy day. I should have time to finish my book tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed that is possible. It definitely seems like it's going to be a really fast read considering I'm already on page 70, but I'm really liking the writing. Again, I don't know too much about the plot right now. I'm only like 70 pages in, but I feel like it's going to be, she's going to start figuring herself out and doing stuff for herself, and I think that that's going to be a really good story to follow, and I am sensing a bit of a little romance. It's just going to be interesting. I think it's going to be like her rediscovering herself, so that's what I'm getting so far, but I will obviously let you guys know the farther I get in, the more I can tell you about it, but we're going to head out now. I will talk to you guys maybe when we get back, or maybe tomorrow morning. Hello vlog, it is now Sunday, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a kind of book haul and a hello, and I will be continuing this vlog tomorrow because I did not do any reading this morning. I literally just spent the morning doodling. I did this little drawing for my older sister just for fun, and then I did this Winnie the Pooh drawing for me because I love Winnie the Pooh. I'll just grab that one because it's right here. I did this, and I did one for Andrew. I just doodled that. I've been in my doodling era, so I did this, and it was just super nice, fun, and relaxing. But right now we are about to head out because we are going over to Andrew's parents' house for his sister's birthday. We're just celebrating it today. Anywho, I have a little book haul for you guys. I am definitely planning on doing like a collective book haul probably in November on like a book shopping day. Like, I know in the beginning of this vlog I said that I went to Barnes and whatever, and we did that whole thing. So I ended up placing an Amazon order, and I picked up The Wedding Witch by Erin Sterling. I've been waiting for this book for 2 years for this to come out, so I am so excited to have it. I'm definitely going to be reading it like next week or something. I'm super excited about it. It's a super short book too. I got the Zodiac Academy, well, just Zodiac Academy for the A to Z book challenge for this year because this is the only book with a Z that I thought of that I would want to read, so I am excited to get to this. I've heard pretty great things about this series. I do know it's like 9 books long though, so we'll see how far I get into this and if I want to continue. And then I picked up Under Lock, this is kind of like a special edition copy, I think, but I really liked this cover. I thought it was cute. I know it's a motorcycle romance, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's a motorcycle romance, and I think that this one is like a little bit deeper. And it's Marina Zapata, and I've recently found that I love her writing, so I'm really excited to give this a shot. And then last but not least, I picked up The Stars Are Dying. I have heard really good things about this book, and they just came out with this special edition copy with sprayed edges, and when I opened the book, I literally couldn't pass it up because this is stunning. So I picked it up and I'm really excited to read it. I've been buying or receiving and getting way too many books, so I do need to put myself on at least like a slowdown, but I wanted to share those with you guys and update you before I head out. Hey friends, it's me. I am home from work and I actually just filmed my November TBR video, so stay tuned for that. It has lots of exciting books on there. Tomorrow I am doing a readathon, so with that being said, I am planning on staying up and finishing Georgia All Along tonight. I don't care what time it is, but I will finish that book. I have like 150 pages left of it. I'm enjoying it. I don't want to like say I'm rushing it, because I'm not. I just like the readathon that I'm doing tomorrow, I would like it to be like witchy themed, and like this is my lineup for tomorrow, so you guys can get excited. Or it's probably already out because I tend to do my mini readathons uploaded before vlogs. But the plan is to read these 3 books. So Harry Potter book 4, The Cursed, and The Wedding Witch. Very excited about all of these books, so I'm hoping to potentially finish all of them tomorrow, start them at least. I think I'll probably do these 2 first and then finish up with Harry Potter book 4. So that's the plan for tomorrow, but I am going to finish Georgia All Along for this vlog, so you guys don't have to wait for my thoughts and opinions on that. I need to put all these books away. I'm also going to a friend's house tonight for dinner, so when I get back, I'm going to lock in and finish that book. I'm enjoying it. I think it's very much similar to Emily Henry, where it's like not focused so much on the romance, but there is a subplot of it, and it is like prominent in the book, but it's not like the main focus. Like, as I said before, I think I mentioned that this seems very much more like her trying to rediscover herself, see what she wants to do, try new things, and just really grow herself. So I'm really enjoying that aspect. I think it's a really cute book, and it is well written. I'm really enjoying the writing style. It's very fast-paced, very easy to get into, so I'm enjoying it a lot. I am looking forward to finishing it up and seeing the happy ending I'm hoping for, so that's exciting. But I wanted to give you guys that little bit of an update.